I do use Motec, but here's the thing. Motec is not... there are a couple of things here to consider. I keep saying this. I like to repeat it because it's important. This channel is about explaining to, from very rookie drivers, okay, to good drivers, how they can obtain results in assetto corsa competizione easily, fast enough, without, having to study important stuff. Okay, this is all about. And to use Motec, you need, first of all, to be already very well trained for a given car and track, so that you can have consistent results lap after lap. Okay, why? Because when you go into the telemetry, what you need to search in any telemetry is patterns. Patterns will tell you if the problem is on the driver or on the car. Okay, and to study that, you need to have enough laps that they are consistent one after another, so that you can see, okay, I have this group of laps, consistent laps with that setup, and I can find some patterns, and I have this group of laps with a different setup, and I can find some different patterns. Okay, now then you have to recognize the patterns, know how to read them, and know what to do to them. To do all this, you need to have knowledge in handling dynamics, in car setup, in driving techniques. Okay, so if you don't have all of that, many people think, okay, I can go into the telemetry and telemetry will solve all my problems. Wrong. It will make you a mess. It will confuse you much more. Telemetry is hell if you don't know what you're doing, or if the data that you put in are wrong. So garbage in, garbage out. Okay, so if you don't have all that stuff, it makes no sense to go into telemetry. First, find the solution easily, fast, do a couple of things on the setup, make the car that talks to you and you can attack with the car, the track, okay, and be consistent. Then you can go to the telemetry, and then you have to study books to know how to do the telemetry. So that is why in this channel we are doing the basic stuff, also because I watch the telemetry every day and I have enough of it. But that's why we do this kind of stuff, let's say basic, but still very important stuff on this channel. If you want to go on a next level, there are out there some great guys that they are doing, telemetry stuff like Niels, I don't know who else. There are a couple of guys that they're doing telemetry stuff. They are doing it pretty well. Honestly, I don't want to go against them. They are great guys. They are doing a fine job. Go there and learn more if you want about telemetry. Also, we always said it's not about the setup so much, it's about the driver. But you see me training the setup every day. This is true. But here's the thing. The absolute most important thing is the driver. Once you work on the driver, you can start doing on the setup little things. And the things that we are changing on the setup, as you have always seen, are basic stuff. Once you have done those and you feel that the car, you understand how the car talks to you and you can attack the track, okay, then keep on going, become very consistent, then go to my friend Niels and study the telemetry if you want. You can go to Coach Dave and get coaching with telemetry, okay. You can go to all those guys and have proper telemetry coaching and understand maybe how to read the telemetry. I honestly don't want to dedicate the channel to this. I don't think it's fair to those guys, and I don't think, I don't want to confuse most of the guys. Telemetry is confusing hell. You start getting, because, be very careful. It's also very different to have an engineer reading the telemetry for a driver and telling the driver what to do, and so the driver can either, if it trusts the engineer, can tell him, okay, I will try, or it can tell the engineer, yeah, fuck you, and it won't do different things, okay. And the same thing for the telemetrist. That happens also in real life, happens also in sim racing and everything. But in sim racing, you have to be the telemetrist of yourself. And that means if your knowledge of how to read the telemetry, and again I'm telling you, the telemetry does not give you answer. You have to find the answer yourself, alone. You have to find patterns. Okay, so if you're not trained, if you're not experienced, what is going to happen is it is going to make your mind full of confusion and full of doubts, and you end up changing setups like that. You're going to end up, click, click, click here, and click, click, click there, and click, click, click here, and I don't understand, and lots of placebo, and the telemetry here shows me another thing which is different from the other lab. I've seen all these things, I've been there. I don't think it's the correct solution, guys. One day, okay, I'll be a little bit more, you know, less tired with my mind. I will show you how to read some stuff gladly, no problems. But to me, doesn't work. It doesn't work like this. You have to be on a higher level to start working about telemetry. You have to be certain on yourself that you can't push the car to the limits and then go and find the patterns on the telemetry. Okay? Or you go to a telemetrist and he will read the patterns for you and he will tell you, you know what, here you have to do it like that, and then you as a driver can decide, yes, you're right, no, go fuck yourself, I don't believe you. So this is how I feel it.